and fair elections, then the first thing that would need to go was the big money. He has no room to talk about anything being free and fair when he took all that money from Miriam Adelson. You know what I mean? When he took all that money from AIPAC, all that money from the Israel lobby, all that money from big pharma, etc., all these corporate PACs, that's not, damn sure wasn't free, because you got to do something for them. And no, it's not fair. So no, you're not serious about free and fair elections. Guys, everybody buckle up. Buckle up.
Buckle up.
I told you guys a couple months ago, I had a feeling he was going to try to do something during the midterms, and he's getting ahead of it. What is it? It's now July. We're a couple months away. They're going to start like trying to lock people up.
Sabby sees it. They're going to start doing what? Who? The radical left. That starts with Nate. That's why they put Nate's ass out there in a big old Barney outfit. He's the radical left marching. You're going to run right by Nate and grab us, the men of GMS. Watch close.
Now July. We're a couple months away. They're going to start like trying to lock people up. You get what he was saying about the radical left and all this type of stuff. And here comes China. China's after us. China Gate is making things, electorally impossible in the U.S., all this kind of stuff. This man needs to be stopped. Nobody is stopping this guy. And ABC and NBC choosing not to air this, you're not really...
This man must be stopped. Sabby sees it. Shalom, Kal Halal, Yahweh Shem Shabbat, Shem Kakadash, double honor to the elder apostles and elder bishops of great millstone, even the elders that came before them that taught us his truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers up in the word of truth and in sincerity the hope for the elect tabernacle of David. And the elder Yahshua back with this quick lesson. Sabby sees it. What does she see? Isaiah. ISA 19:4, right? 19:4. What does Sabby see? She sees the cruel Lord. Sabby sees the cruel Lord. Isaiah 19:4. And the Egyptians will I give over into the hand of a cruel Lord, and a fierce king shall rule over them, saith the Lord of hosts. Sabby sees it. Look at the look on her face. Oh, shit. This nigga's finna start locking people up. Who? The radical left. Who's that? Anybody that I don't agree with. This nigga standing next to me who is a Republican and helped me win, and her name is Marjorie Taylor. That bitch is a traitor, and she's the radical left. She's the left now. You could be hand lockstep with this nigga until the day that you're not. And that's the day that you become the radical left, and they're coming to get you. What'd she say? Lock them up? Sabby sees it. She ain't in the truth, but she's reading the tea leaves. Now, what are we talking about here? This is about the speech that this guy gave, what was it, last night? So this is all current. Why is she saying that? What does she see? She saw this nigga come out last night and state his new agenda, which is this. Yeah, I just got humiliated in front of the whole world. Now watch this. Watch what? Watch this. See, here's how the Most High gets down. Who are we dealing with here? Who would be a cruel Lord in the land of Egypt? Who are we dealing with? We're dealing with Egyptians, so this would be Pharaoh, this cruel Lord. This fierce king would be Pharaoh, right? Who's mad as hell. Aren't we in Egypt? Are we dealing with Egyptians in the spirit? Isn't this talking about Babylon the Great? Okay, so this is Pharaoh. Now what does the Most High do to Pharaoh? He hardens Pharaoh's heart. What do we have here? Sabby sees it. She sees what? His hardened heart. This nigga done flipped. He's finna come cruel and angry. She sees it.
Pharma, etc. All these corporate PACs. That's not, damn sure wasn't free, because you got to do something for them. And no, it's not fair. So no, you're not serious about free and fair elections. Guys, everybody buckle up. Buckle up. I told you guys a couple months ago, I had a feeling he was going to try to do something during the midterms. And he's getting ahead of it. What is...
That nigga's mad right now. Because he's only began. This is the beginning of him being exposed. More shit that they got on him, he's going to come even harder. As a fierce king. As Pharaoh, whose heart has been hardened by Yahweh Shimon the Shai. What kind of dirt? They got films that they have yet to show this motherfucker with 4 little girls. At the same time, butt-ass nigga. They got all kind of shit in the pipeline. So there's a war. Propaganda war. This nigga is like this. You already know how this guy plays, how he gets down. Oh, let's play again. Okay, you know who you're playing with. Go golfing with this motherfucker. And understand what a mulligan. This nigga's name is Mulligan. Mulligan Stew. You understand? He get 5 mulligans a hole. And come up with a birdie. I got a birdie on the line, say nigga with 5 mulligans. You understand this? That's who he is to begin with. Now the Most High hardened his heart. Now what are we dealing with? That fierce king. See, just the raw material of who this Neanderthal beast is. Now add that to all the Most High has to do a drop of hardening on his heart. What does he turn into then? And Sabby sees it. She sees what's coming. She sees, oh shit, he could come after me for roasting his ass like she got, let me see, how far. Okay, so if you listen to Sabby, this is 35 minutes in. If you listen to this, she has a very effective way, right, as a sister, of skirting the thin line between white and black, right, and putting it down on a motherfucker. That's why she's in the position that she's in. And they can very well come after her. And she understands that, and there's a look of concern on her face. Why? She would be considered left on some Tokyo Rose type shit for telling the truth. Anybody out there telling the truth is in trouble.
It's now July. We're a couple months away. They're going to start like trying to lock people up. You get what he was saying about the radical left and all this type of stuff. And here comes China. China's after us. China Gate is making things, electorally impossible.
And here's the catchphrase of all catchphrases. If you don't understand what this means, okay, there's a mantra out there that means, go get the niggers. Kill the niggers. And here's the mantra, all right? All you got to do is say this, and here's what it means. Immediate, drop what you're doing and go kill the niggers, right? What is all of this about? What is the speech about? It's about voter fraud. What is the mantra that says, drop what the fuck you're doing and go kill the nearest nigger near you? Here's the mantra. It's a rallying cry, right? For all, Edomites. Here's the rallying cry. It goes like this. Barack Hussein Obama. Barack Hussein Obama, when they utter this phrase, okay, what it does, this is an MK Ultra phrase that enrages an Edomite, right? And it was so slickly put together. Just the word Hussein, right? This is 2 Chord 2. The word Hussein directly ties him to Saddam, right? And in everybody's mind, Saddam is right up there with a Schicklgruber, okay? What do? We attach that, right? This is classic MK Ultra. 2 Corinthians 2 and 11, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his MK Ultra or devices, Salakia. And what I'm saying, okay, when they say Barack Hussein Obama, right, all white people immediately are like this, because that is a shining light that Jake is above a knuckle dragger, and they hate that. So they have to immediately, that's a dog whistle. Barack Hussein Obama. Okay, now, why am I saying this? You have to connect the 2 biggest things about that speech. The first biggest thing is this. It was about voter fraud. What is Trump doing right now? He's distracting away from his crime. So what is he going to do? The nigger did it. Now, pointing at Obama does what? Obama represents all niggas. So all you got to do to set this war off is say, Barack Hussein Obama is a traitor. We're going to arrest him for treason or for treason and traitor. And what that means is this. This is the clarion call for the Edomites to attack all niggas. This is it. This is what we've waited for. This is it, boys. This is war. That race war that they know is coming. Everybody sees it. But here's how they're going to set it up. Barack Hussein Obama is a traitor. That means all you niggers are traitors. Start with the men of GMS. This is what they're doing. Michelle Obama's a man. Barack Hussein Obama's a traitor. All niggers are bad. Go. That's what's going on. Okay? Now, when this guy, what is this speech about? It's about voter fraud. What voter fraud? Barack Hussein Obama. That's what he's pointing at. When he's the voter fraud, this is get back for him for what Barack Hussein Obama did to him with Russia. The Russia Gate and da-da-da-da-da. So it's tit for tat for him. But, right, what they have him doing, right, they have him, trotted him out here, and they're pushing him to make this. This isn't something that he came up with. This is their strategy. Because they know what is going to inflame the American people and set this thing on fire. Okay? Anyway, we clearly see what's going on. Okay? Where this is going, what this is about, coming after Jake. How? They're going after Barack Hussein Obama. That's what this is. What's the speech about? Voter fraud. What voter fraud? What they say happened when he lost. Okay? Or whenever else. Right? And what they're trying to say is Barack Hussein Obama is a traitor. That's what's going to come of this. Okay? Trust.
U.S., all this kind of stuff. This man needs to be stopped. Nobody is stopping this guy. And ABC and NBC choosing not to air this, you're not really helping the problem, though. Because the reality is, you still get up there and you spew propaganda, too.
He got up there and said, we're coming after the left. What does that mean, the left? The left means niggers. Esau ain't going after Esau. Esau's going after you niggers. And I hope you don't like the way I say nigger. That means you are one. Okay? Because it could be a speckled bird Edomite talking more white than anybody in the world. He's a Jake, and he could be of the elect. You got a problem with the way he talks? Bitch, you better watch what comes out of your mouth. And check yourself about what you think you see and what you know. Anyway, what we're watching, okay, what happened yesterday? Well, this nigga came out and made a speech that nobody knew what the speech was going to. Well, what does it turn out to be? Well, it turns out this nigga came out and talked about voter fraud. What does that mean? Does anybody know what it means? I'm telling you what it means. It's an end around to come after the men of the Lord. Voter fraud. Voter fraud means we're going after, and they've been setting this up in your face. He's going after Obama for being a traitor. That's him going after black people as a whole. Okay? And at the same time, they're going to say, and they're no longer citizens. They're no longer citizens. They're back 3/5. Because here's what they're doing. Make no mistake about it, you bunch of niggas. They're putting your ass back in slavery in your face. You don't know it, but that's what they're doing. And when you finally fucking wake up to, really, that's what you really do, then the fight starts. Okay? When you actually, see, when your head is in the oven, you're like, oh, that's what you're actually trying to put us back in slavery. That's when you're going to fight back. You're not going to believe it until it's too late. And when it's too, that's when, all hell is going to break loose. And that's where this thing is going. See, with men of the Lord, we know how this thing culminates. We know how it ends. We know how it gets to the end. How does it get to the end? Well, somebody's got to pull a slick move. And this is it. This is the slick move. Nobody saw it. Oh, he just stopped on voter fraud. No. He set up Barack Hussein Obama so that they can come after all niggas. You're no longer citizens. You don't see that?
Y'all, all of you guys work for the corporate class. You guys all work for the donors that him and others.
The donors that know we woke up and we're their biggest threat. Who are they coming after? Barack Hussein Obama, who ain't even an Israelite, but they got it set up. This setup goes way back. Can't see it?
Democrats as well took money from.
Nothing. All we want is honesty in our elections and honesty in reporting. They pay nothing for multi-billion.
This crook who can't tell the truth is sitting here talking about honesty. Every word that proceedeth out of his mouth is a calculated and slick, cunning lie. He knows it. He's an expert at doing it. That's the only way he can operate. But yet he gets to speak on who is and what constitutes honesty. So what does this mean? You got the devil up here saying this is right and that's wrong. Where are we going? How close are we to the conclusion of the matter?
Dollar assets. Great damage has been done to our country. Our elections were left vulnerable to being rigged and stolen, and the trust of the American people was lost. This cannot be allowed to continue. Every American, whether you're a Republican, Democrat, Independent, or otherwise, should be able to agree that we deserve the most secure, honest, and fair elections.
Secure, honest, and fair. This guy is a child trafficker. Multiple felon, and still gets to be the president. You tell me what the fuck is going on. You get a pass for all your crimes. And then you get to stand up and browbeat people as you continue to commit crimes. Crimes of humanity. What are you doing? You have the ability to conduct a genocide. And see, I'm going to get in trouble for saying that. For saying what? That which is true. If Bibi Netanyahu is conducting a genocide, is not Donald Trump conducting a genocide with him? It's a question. Anyway, this is the first speech of the cruel Lord. Okay? He's telling people, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Who? My enemies, the far left, you niggers. Who's his biggest enemy? Go ask his constituents, the one that gave him all the money, who their biggest enemy is. They told you. Those Negroes on the street in America. Okay?
System anywhere in the world. Secure elections should be a partisan, really, we should be together. Democrats, Republicans, independents, everybody. And it should not be a partisan issue. It should cause to unite us, not to divide us. This should be a cause. We should be united, not.
We should accept our slavery happily. As you put us back into slavery, we should be cool with it and not fight back. So at 5 and 15, we'll close. So at 5 and 15, be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or a small one.